Good afternoon, everybody. So, do you know that there are 70,000 blue badge holders in Ireland? And any of these people can park in any one of the 350 disabled car parking spaces in Dublin. But how do they find them? There's no platform that tells them. So, for example, when I came to this event, what did I do? I'm a resourceful person. It wasn't a case of where's Wally. I went to Google Street View. And I found that there was an accessible space outside the creche up the road. And I didn't know though until I got here whether that space was occupied or whether it was empty. So the solution that we propose today is simple and actionable, but it solves this important problem.
Thanks very much, Jonathan. I think it's definitely important to hear that there is a problem from someone who obviously faces this every day, I assume. As a group, we decided to further validate that this was an issue by sending out a survey, and we got over 20 responses. Also, sorry, can everybody hear me? I just realized, all good, great, okay. Over 20 responses from people who are either a disabled driver or a disabled passenger. We really wanted to understand the fundamentals of this daily struggle better. In response to this survey, we found that 90% said that they had difficulty in locating a disabled person's parking spot or a blue badge parking spot. When we asked how do they go about looking for a parking space, 90% said they just physically search the area, which to me and to the team seems absolutely ludicrous. It's just a case of parking roulette, crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. Quite interestingly, 71% of those people said that in the past, blue badge or disabled people's parking spaces did not always meet their unique needs, which is quite important to note. 95% of those people as well said that they would be interested in an app showing live information around location and availability of these spaces. Sorry about that squeak. So this leads us on nicely to our simple yet actionable solution. Again, an app. This would show we didn't stray from what people had told us, so it shows the location of available parking spots for disabled people in the city. It would also include features so people could enter their specific needs as well. So as some of you can see behind me, if not, I hope I explained it well enough. There's a map interface. You can enter your destination, for example, O'Connell Street. You can choose relevant features. At the top there is a few buttons to do with individual needs, such as ramp access, clearly lit streets, is this a busy road or not, etc., etc. And then you click go. The map would show you the route to your destination along with the nearest available disabled people's parking spots to your destination. If you would like further information on a specific parking spot as well, you could click on that parking spot and an image alongside any information that we have gathered about that parking spot would be available. So now, how will it work, the back end? Not necessarily my forte, but my teammates' forte. The cloud server tracks all the information, the cloud server tracks all information about whether or not the parking spaces are available or occupied from the sensors that could be installed in the individual parking spaces. When a user uses the app, we take that query and compute the best available route and spot using Google Maps API. And just like the DAPI team as well, we wanted to include Google Assistant services so that This can be, any changes can be made using voice activation, whether that's for disability reasons, or if you change your mind whilst you're driving. Obviously you cannot use your phone when you're driving. Thank you. And also any questions? Yeah, Martina.
Thank you very much. You're saying it's going to be simple and actionable, and you mentioned there the 70,000 blue permits that have been issued. Do you see this as something that could be developed on a national basis, or would you be starting with Dublin City in mind? And are you thinking about both the private spaces as well as the on-street spaces?
So we very much see this as a test and learn. We see hopefully partnering with somebody like Dublin City Council, getting it working for those 350 spaces. If we can do it there, we think it's very, very cheap, really, for in the context of the city budget. And we think that we could roll it out. Remember, the blue badge is European-wide, so our ambitions would be European-wide.
So just to add there, so our MVP would be in Dublin City, and technically speaking, from financial aspect, we're just spending 60 cents per blue badge, and does it cost that much to make it, disabled people independent? This particular solution will make them independent. That's very important for us and for our group.
This is 70,000 times 60 cents.
Yeah.
42.
You answered my question.
Yeah.